you find yourselves back at home again. The Temple of Selûne is your home base, but your most recent mission has sent you out looking for the Tears of Selûne. These are not necessarily magical items, but fist-sized moonstones that will be used to complete a mosaic inside the temple that will create a mythal, a knot in the arcane weave, a great and powerful working so that here in Waterdeep and the surrounding area, there will be a sense of protection from not all magics, but just the darkest kinds, the ones that are the domain of not Selûne, but her dark sister, Shar. From Kino, you have traveled so far. You're a bard of the College of the Moon. This is your calling. You've been studying mythals.
From Kino, Gordvine is a level 5 College of the Moon bard. From Kino is also a halfling. He has a magical lute, the Doss lute. He is like, if you imagine a typical bard, but somehow sourced all of their clothing from the wilds.
Ixapen is an orc, and she is a level 5 knowledge cleric. A pair of tiny, intricate little silver spectacles set on her nose, and just immaculate, pristine white cleric robes.
Lividity is a tiefling level 5 scion of the 3 rogue. They have 2 different colored eyes. One is a black sclera with a purple writhing pupil, and the other one is an eye that does not belong to them, which is a pale green, very elven looking eye.
I am Eloine Emberleaf. I'm a level 5 Winter Walker Ranger. I'm about 300 years old, pushing 300. I'm an olive-skinned, amber-eyed, dark-haired elf, wood elf, ranger.
You are greeted in a small little alcove, a warm, marble-filled room with a darling fountain at the center of it, away from the main structure and chambers of this temple. But you are greeted by Irvina Tunnel. You're not the head cleric of this temple in general, but your direct report. And she greets you with food and wine and song and so many friends that you have made here in the city and out on your adventures. You are so close, the 4 of you. You guys will be leaving in the morning. You have a map, you have a timeline. You are 3 tiers away from completing this great work. Irvina ushers you into the room. You see that there are maybe 3 or 4 dozen humanoids here. You see Lars, the Goliath that made your glasses and was so glad to finally be given a task of smithing and artificery that wasn't just decorative gilt on the handle of a blade. You smell cooking chili and slightly burnt cornbread. You see your friend Kevin, the chili kobold, just holding
Award-winning.
Irvina is the first one to come over, and she fills up a beautiful and like decorous pewter goblet and hands it off to you. My darling, you know, you're just going on a simple little fetch mission. Tomorrow you can have more than one. We're clerics, we're not nuns.
I know, but I prefer to keep my thinking clear.
Okay, suit yourself. Everyone else.
Fine, I'm going to go get a drink, and I leave
You can do whatever you want.
Thank you.
I'm gonna slink after Lividity. I'll catch you when you're grabbing a drink.
Yes?
Can you pass the ale?
Here.
Thank you. I don't know if I'll say this again. It might be the alcohol talking, but I have quite enjoyed traveling with you.
Oh. Yeah. And then he just takes a drink and leaves.
It's very easy to disappear into this like very small room, overly packed with people. As you look around, there is not a person in this room you don't recognize. You're an elf, you're extremely long-lived, and it is sort of the curse of having survived as a ranger out in the world this long that you don't forget faces anymore. Give me a pair of checks. I want an insight check and a performance check.
Insight, performance. Okay, this is insight. Nat 1. The
Go ahead.
tears cloud my eyes.
Go ahead and give me a performance check.
Nat 1.
I would not believe it if I didn't see it myself.
Eloine, you feel it. Even here in this room, surrounded by people, you are an elf, so long-lived. From a group so epic that you know if you had made it just a little bit farther, up there where the winter never fades, you would have been a part of a group whose deeds and names would live on in story and song. Whenever you feel too much of anything, too much sorrow or dread or joy, and this room is full of joy, you cannot help but to think of them and how you failed them and how you see them again in your new friends now. It is a pleasure to travel with these three, even Lividity.
Especially Lividity.
Do you think you're finally going to tell her what you did to her?
No. 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 Kino, if they ask for me, I just need a moment. Understand?
Lividity, you feel it. Your right eye, the false eye, it's not false. You had a glass eye when you met them. Accidents happen. Thieves lose things as much as they steal them. But this eye that was given to you by the god of this place, by your friend, Ixa, here within these walls, is an eye not your own. Doesn't match. It doesn't fit right. Why do you travel with them?
Look, a part of the deal for getting this eye back was to protect this one on their journey, act as a bodyguard. I feel like I got duped a little bit, but I'm trying to hold up my end of the bargain.
And the gods you serve, Bane, Ball, most of all, Merkel. In your heart, three gods hold greater sway. And I think you know by now that whenever you are in this place, without actively seeking to harm you, they will always let you know that you should feel a little more uncomfortable here.
Yeah, so if possible, upon hearing that the information that Eloine has been enjoying traveling with Lividity, I kind of want to like grab a couple drinks and be like, excuse me for a moment, and just kind of like shuffle off to both of them, just kind of waiting for my moment to like bust in and be like a part of this because it's so exciting.
I think your passive perceptions are high enough that both of you sort of clock the jump rope, like double dutch-like energy of your shortest and most excitable party member, like waiting to get in there.
Like a dog.
Oh, Kino, cheers.
Cheers to you. Oh, I brought you both fresh drinks.
Oh, I'm just having one.
Perfect. I'll set this away then.
Thank you.
Someone just grabs it from you.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome.
I don't know if that's great service or if I just got robbed, and that's okay. It's so lovely to see everyone going along. Did I hear you say that Eloine is having a good time traveling with you?
I think they got hit in the head.
Oh.
Okay, well, we've all been hit in the head a lot, and I still have a great time with all of you. I think this is a good sign, and it just shows that we've grown a lot as people.
And just as you all settle into your drinks, and Eloine, as you go to make your way out of the room, you bump into the tall, solid figure that you know quite well, a tall drow man named Kahomene Sharp. He is the artificer and shopkeeper that you have commissioned so many of your items from across these long years, and you hit him, and all of a sudden he like stumbles, looking like he's supposed to be catching something in his hands, but there's nothing in it. I have things that the items that you needed. I'm here to hand them off.
I'll find the three of you. We have gifts
Oh,
Hello.
wonderful.
Hi. I've got all the things that you. Hi, Lev. I've been working on that. Just don't. Can I hand this to you?
Oh, yes. There you go.
Thank you. Thank you. Great. Hold on. And you see he grabs a tiny little black leather pouch, and from it he pulls what looks like a Rubik's Cube made entirely of like Labradorite. Yeah. Oh, hold on. And he starts putting it together like a puzzle, and it folds open and snaps open and doubles in size and volume. And he fiddles with it again and opens again and again and again until there's essentially a like 2 foot by 2 foot chest in his hands. And he's like, yeah, I just got this so I don't have to have stuff in my hands all the time. Can you hold this?
Oh, yes.
Puts it in your hands, uses it to open up, and he pulls out the items that you guys ordered a while ago. So to Ixa, he hands off the Sentinel Shield, the bracers of archery for you, Eloine. I added a little extra stank to your crossbow, if you don't mind.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you.
I really just got in there, and I was like, well, if I add some more silver, sorry, you're still holding that. He pulls that out, and can you hold that?
Well, no, but I can trade you.
And he sort of tucks it
Okay.
in between where
Unloaded,
the crook
I
of your
hope.
arm, and it's sort of sitting up and over your neck.
Perfect. It's like a gift and a threat.
And you see he pulls out a scabbard with a long dagger in it that seems to be glowing at the edge that you can see, but he doesn't unsheath it, and he goes, maybe hand this to you.
Sure, yes, of
in the
course.
corner. Yeah. You good?
Yes.
Thank you. I will be back.
You don't have to keep holding it. Put it down, you fool.
Oh, well, they did ask that I could hold it.
I'll take it.
Okay, as long as someone's holding
Yeah, I'll
it.
take it. Yeah.
I think they're going to go talk about flirting.
And they take Lividity off to the corner. It's taken me quite a while to figure this out, but I just need you to know, maybe we don't ask how I got some of the more interesting aspects of this dagger to work.
I don't need to know.
Perfect. And with that, they're going to like unsheath just the top of it, and you see this blade looks as though it was just pulled out of a forge fire. It's long and sharp, and like the detailing of that red hot liminality moves into the hilt. It looks like it would hurt and burn to touch your hand, but they interact with it from that burning red hilt and are able to sheath it again. This is a Hellfire dagger. And yeah, I just maybe wouldn't pull it out on this block, you know?
I wasn't planning to.
Great.
Happy to keep it hidden for now.
Yeah, anything for you.
Thank you, I do appreciate it.
Because it's getting very warm in here. And you just see that this artificer, again, someone that, you know what? Just give me an insight check. I'll give you advantage on it.
Hell
I think
yeah,
this is
let's
sort
go.
of, there are very few NPCs that don't have an immediate reaction to you.
Right. That would be a 19.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. You see that they look uncomfortable. But at some point, it starts to look like a different kind of uncomfortable. There's a lot of like adjusting in their shoulders and their neck. Their skin is suddenly covered in sweat. It smells like fear sweat. And he keeps dealing strangely with his jaw.
Are you all right?
Puts their hand up as if, and begins to worry at the edge of their ear, like they need their ear to pop, but it won't quite do it. And then you see it, fingers, black as night, with almost no detail to them, the very tip of the back of their throat, pushing their way through, pushing Sharp's jaw down until you hear a crack.
Oh.
And then a second hand reaches through, pushing the top of their head up until you hear a second crack, and at that, the light leaves your darling shopkeeper's eyes and continues to tear through. Flesh tears back, but there is no blood. There should be blood or screaming or other bones or sounds. Something else has to be happening, but something is erupting from this person's body.
I'm going to With one hand, I unsheath my short sword, and the other hand, I whistle to alert everybody. A whistle that I have done before that all the three of you will know.
Also, I think we were definitely watching because we thought you were flirting.
Yeah.
And because you're holding the box,
we
I
might
don't have
still
to be blocked by the box. Great.
And then I am going to, if I can, if you need me to make a roll for this, I'm going to kick them in the chest to send them away from me.
Love that. No attack roll needed. It's so easy to kick a corpse.
Yeah.
You kick a chest, and they land on the ground, scattering and sliding over to you. Your whistle is lost in the sudden screams of the dozen or so people around here. You see unseeing eyes staring up at you as a figure continues to make their entrance into this place. Arms, shoulders, a face, and suddenly out of the shadow of this body, resolving into a pale-skinned, lithe and lanky, an altogether beautiful woman crawling out of the void of the mouth of your very good friend. I need all of you to roll initiative.
No way, I thought we were gonna be friends.
No way.
Oh my god.
That's a 19 plus 4.
Amazing.
19 plus 5. Yeah.
15.
24.
24 as well.
Incredible. The board has been set.
Oh, it's
And
bad.
you now see standing in front of you a woman in long, flowing, lovely white robes, but with a dark, central, you can't tell if it's made of metal inlaid with enamel or this is some sort of dark obsidian amethyst gemstone, but it is dark black, dark purple, circle within a circle. Ixa, you know without a religion check that this is the sign of Shar. This woman stands before you. How tall is Ixa?
6'5".
She's only maybe an inch or two shorter than you. Human woman. We're gonna start at the top of initiative. And I think even amidst the screams, they begin to turn and sprint for the doors, but the doors are all blocked by figures shrouded in a darkness, a shadow that is too dark for how well lit your temple is. There are more people waiting in the wings to enter. This is not your only opponent, but one stands before you. Eloine, you are up first.
And my eyes begin to glow. I summon a little spectral stag that sort of jumps from my hand and gallops in real time and gets bigger and enters this figure in front of me and sort of pulses as I cast Hunter's Mark. I notch my arrow and I take my first attack.
Unfortunately, the stag, as it grows larger and would collide with the central figure on this strange woman's chest, it dissipates before it makes contact. I need you to make an Arcana check, the DC of which is going to be a 16.
Okay.
This will not interrupt the rest of your actions.
12, I fail.
Okay. You don't know if the dispelling of that magic was caused by the person in front of you who, again, crawled out of a person's mouth void. Let's assume she's magical.
Right.
But you can't tell if that was her doing or someone else's. But I will say, you have your bonus action back. I'm gonna give that to
I
you as
still
a
get it.
fun little bonus.
I have my bonus action back. Okay, I'm going to, I'll say that, I'll communicate that to the party. The magic isn't working here. And I'll start to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And I'm starting to just sort of make sure that these people that we've come to love over the last 6, 7 months, I want to make sure that they can get out. So I'm going to be the sort of first line of defense of whatever's coming through there. And I'm going to notch my arrow and send one at this armored figure.
Okay, what's your passive perception?
15.
Yeah, that's good enough. You're absolutely going to target him, but I will just offer you off of a strong enough passive. You can see that everyone trying to flee out of these 4 main exits are bottlenecked. There's no one trying to run out of the door that man is standing in. He is simply too large. Right. It's very clear that you have found sort of the biggest dude in the room, even if the woman whose hunter's mark, your attempt at a hunter's mark was dispelled, she may be the most worrisome given what you saw right away. You immediately found the biggest one. But you just, in the scan of seeing 40 to 50 friends and foes, you see clumps of 3 people in the far door, and then the least blocked door is the one on your right, where there's only one person there.
Okay, and I bonus action, I'll send it to this figure here, and the stag will erupt from my hand and push, and forcefully push her. Not actually, but push through her, and I will notch, as I notch the arrow, I'll yell to our friends and our family, the people who've become our family, get ready on my mark, and I'll let the arrow loose.
Cool.
And I rolled it before, and it was an 11. But this was before. No, 11 plus. I believe it's 9. Let's see.
Yeah, a dirty 20 is absolutely
20.
going
Yes.
to hit. And it is important to note that the thing you said about magic isn't working here, it wasn't that it wasn't working here, it didn't work on her.
Right.
You then try to send the stag out to the right. You look at the biggest dude and then the other solo person in the corner, send it to the right, it collides, it acts like your normal hunter's mark. Magic does work here. Some people have a little extra in their kitty.
Right.
Go ahead and give me damage.
Yeah, okay, that is going to be 1d8 plus 4. 9 points of damage, plus 6, d6 for Hunter's Mark, 13 points at 9, 11, 12, 13 points of damage, and then I will loose a second arrow, but I'm going to loose an arrow at that figure, sorry, at that one, at the second one over here, let's roll that. That hits. That's a 17 plus 9, 26. And that is a 1d8. Oh, that's a d6, excuse me, 1d8. That is a 6 plus 4, 10 points of damage on that second attack.
The second figure turns, wears it in the shoulder. You see him snap it off, and it looks like nothing touched him. You know that hit. You have a sense of how powerful that hit should be. There is something in him deeply resistant to an arrow.
Sure. Is there blood?
Not that you can see.
I then, was that the rest of my movement? 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. Okay, yes, I'll hold there. That's my turn.
Who was the first person you shot?
Her.
How damaged do they look from that hit?
Not bloodied.
Okay.
Good question. And the person over here in the other corner that you hit that barely registered a solid arrow to the shoulder gives you a little wink and smiles. And where he smiles, you see there are teeth missing. This is a person who has seen a lot of battle. Even in his smirk, the way the muscles in his lips curl and pull, that is someone who is had muscles cut through, and it's keloided and healed weirdly. His smile is as savage as the rest of him, but you'll find that out soon enough.
Sure. That is my turn. No, you gotta get him out.
You are up next. However, I'm going to let my bad boy speak. You see this woman turn, and she's going to squint at all of you, and she locks in on you. What on your clothing would signal that you are a cleric of Selûne?
Like everything. There's a lot of moon-themed embroidery. The robes that I'm wearing are pristine, which is just such a weird choice for an adventurer, but I'm willing to go out of my way to work very hard to keep them clean because to me they're a symbol.
You see this woman appraises you. She makes a little, not good enough, I could do better. And she's going to, again, out of regular turn order, she's going to move and appear suddenly behind your boss. She appears right behind Irvina, reaches around, and at 6'3", just grabs Irvina by the throat. So Irvina's still facing you. She looks shocked and alarmed. She doesn't know what's happening. And with a simple twist,
oh, God,
snaps her neck, and lets her body fall to the ground.
Aabria, it's the first turn, Aabria.
You're in a room of people that love you and you love, and I will kill as many of them as I can to make a point. And part of me feels like I should have said that in character, but let me drop into it now. You're also a cleric of this one, right? Well, so was that, but she appeared to be a slightly more prominent figure in your temple. I'm right, yeah?
Yes.
What's your name, darling?
Ixa.
Oh, great. My name is Al Whalen. Lanta. That's my friend, Taryn. And she gestures casually. She is between, like, the group of you and where she is standing now. There are probably 15 people scrambling to get out of the, like line of sight and direct conversation. But she gestures so casually to that giant man who's even 20 feet behind you that it feels too casual. It's my friend Taryn, and the rest of these are his men. We're here to tear your little temple down. Not tear it down. Repurpose it.
Why?
Because sisters should be better at sharing. Don't you think?
No, I don't.
I'm not trying to get emotional here, but I feel like it's only right. You must have been raised on these stories too. Two sisters duking it out at the beginning of time. One, the moon herself, and one, the darkness between the stars. But one is praised. They set up beautiful temples to where they worship the moon and praise the night, but they don't praise my sister. We're sisters in that way, too. You
I
see
don't
that,
praise
right?
anyone who walks in here and murders innocents.
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. Well, you have the healing magic of your god. I have mine too. And she reaches down, and with one hand, she picks up the corpse of Irvina Tunnel by the throat. And with the other, she picks up the tear of Selûne and goes, quick appraisal. This should work as well as some diamonds, you know, right? And she consumes it with a thought and casts Revivify on Irvina. Irvina standing there, she's like, Can't have you. You probably know magic too. And with one little slit of her finger, slices her throat
I have a
to
quick
keep her from speaking. Go ahead.
question. In that moment, she's revivified, has 1 hit point. Does that qualify as bloodied?
Oh, I'll allow it.
So, because in this moment where she has been revivified, it technically counts as bloody. So I will be able, if you allow me,
Yeah,
to use
absolutely.
my Bloodthirst ability that I get at level 3 from being a Scion of the 3 rogue. And what this does is allow me to, within 30 feet, teleport within 5 feet of a bloodied enemy. Now, it then gives me a free attack as a reaction. It does not specifically say that I have to attack the enemy that is bloodied.
Now, I love this, and I love the vibes of you getting in to disrupt my horrific cleric on cleric violence. But that does mean that somewhere in Levidity's heart, she considers Irvina Tunnel, the person that regenerated her lost eye, to be her enemy.
Yes.
I love that.
So I will use that feature, and I get to use it a number of times before a long rest equal to my intelligence modifier. So right now I have 3 of those charges.
Hot.
So I will go ahead and do that.
Oh, please do. Yeah, just grab Levidy and throw her behind. Yeah.
So in that moment, when the Revivify goes off, I catch and the eyes open on our friend. I can smell the intent, and knowing a trick that I've done before to someone, I step to the side and just vanish out of reality for a moment and step back in directly behind and say, I don't necessarily disagree with your purpose in being here. I do take umbrage with you killing people I like. And I'm going to take my short sword and over the shoulder stab it directly through the Shar symbol on the front of her robes.
Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
That is a 17 plus 8.
Yeah.
So that will be, let's see here, 3d6 plus 5 damage.
Yeah.
That's 13 points of magic damage straight. And I go, I think I found your heart. It is there in the darkness.
And in this moment, she has no choice. Though she has managed to stop Irvina from speaking easily, she does let your friend drop and staggers forward.
We can't act, right? I couldn't
That was my
healing
reaction.
word.
That was so. Here's the thing: we are still technically in initiative order. That was just your reaction. Lividity, you are up now.
And I'm holding the sword in the chest and go,
Oh, you're gonna stay there.
I'm staying with her right
interesting.
now. So I
Cool.
have it there. And I'm gonna say, did that hurt? Please tell me it did. I rip it out the front and I'm gonna make my attacks.
Yeah.
So first attack is with the short sword, and as I have the dual wielder feat, when I drew my short sword, I also drew the dagger, not the Hellfire dagger, because I promised I wouldn't use it in this building. So
You could try.
I am technically behind her, and we do have an ally in front.
She just wheeled on you.
Okay.
But if you're using this for like a flanking, I'll
Yeah,
give it to you.
okay.
Absolutely.
Better. That is a 19 to hit.
Sweet. A 19 is going to hit.
Okay.
Really quick though, I
Yes.
think she's going to pop her reaction here in response to getting hurt.
Okay.
And you are going to get a hellish rebuke. So
That's
I'm
fair.
going to need a dex save from you.
19 plus 8.
Oh.
Absolutely gonna make it. Halved. You see what was going to be fire. She looks at you, a tiefling, and reaches through the air and flicks the very tail end of what would be a gout of flame, and it suddenly goes bright white, brilliant and radiant before turning so very, very dark. You're gonna take, what was it? It's 14 half to 7 points of radiant damage.
7 points of radiant damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very funny.
I'm taking that.
Not laughing yet.
So that first attack hits, which will be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of magic damage, which has the Vex keyword, which will give me advantage on my second attack that is part of this attack action because I'm wielding a light weapon.
Sweet.
So this will give me advantage. That is 18 to hit with that second attack.
It's a miss.
Oh, interesting. But
Yikes.
That was
I
an
do
18?
have one extra attack as a bonus action.
May I offer you something a little fun?
Ah, I would
Here
love
we go.
Make a... I've asked for a lot of insight. Let's just call this a wisdom save.
Okay. 20, dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is enough. You can feel something inside you. Your blood is getting up. You feel yourself beginning to get a sense of tunnel vision in attacking her. And there's just enough of a wrong flavor of it. This isn't coming from you. You are hitting her and you are hurting her. But there is something happening. There's an effect here that is asking for you to focus on her. And with a dirty 20, that's enough to widen your gaze in this moment. And you see that when she turned and staggered away from you, that little gesture with her hand, the people that were in the shadows have moved in and they are starting to slaughter everyone pushing their way out.
So take a minute there.
But you can feel it. You are hurting her. She's clearly the biggest problem, and if you kill this leader, it will probably all be over.
Yeah.
But that feeling isn't coming from you, and you know that too. Please continue.
So I will push through. So then that 18, does that misses, that attack?
It's still gonna miss unless you really want it to hit.
So I do want to hit her very badly.
Okay.
I think that, yes, I'm seeing this. My level of concern with the people in the room is less important to Lividity than dealing with the problem that is in front of her, as much as I am concerned. The tiers of concern are my party plus the people we know that I like versus the mass of people that are here. And right now, the threat is at the bottom tier of the people that I like.
Amazing. I need the three of you to roll a d8 for me.
Ocho.
Also 8.
Sorry. Yeah, okay, that's it. There we go. 3.
Good. It would have sucked if you'd all rolled 8s, because I don't know what I would do if 24 people would die by the end of this turn. But you know, in a way that there's no way you could know, but you are so sure it's true. By the end of this attack, which will hit, 19 people who call you hero will be dead beyond saving. Go ahead and roll your damage. If you really want to. Your call.
So I think Lividity, in taking this last strike, having the dagger, bringing it around, knowing that I'm being tricked into attacking this person, and not really caring that much, and right as I'm about to take the strike, this thought comes into my head of the math of how fast people who are not combatants can die in the amount of time it is taking me to do this strike. And it takes everything I have in me to pull back and stop and look around the room and assess other threats.
But if you want to make another choice with the heartbeat of time you've bought back, resisting this, tell me what you want to do.
I think what I want to do is I will disengage from her, and I'll spend my bonus action if I have to, and bring myself towards the closest enemies that are starting to slaughter people, just to interpose myself in there.
You are perfectly poised to either go to the back of the room, to your left, or your right.
I'll go to my right.
Cool. And because you're able to interpose yourself, I'll
pick your 8.
Cool. You saw that, this pocket, these, young, God, you can feel the amount of life in them and how easy it would be for you to snuff out their lives. 8 people that would have died will not now, because you, a hero, have stood in the way of death.
I hate this.
I know. I'm having fun. From Kino, you're up.
So Promkino is no stranger to combat, but even though he's happy-go-lucky, seeing this many innocents be killed like this, just, it shatters that. He can be very serious when need be, and this is the time. So this person here, they're the biggest threat blocking the door, you said, correct? Go,
Yeah,
okay.
that might be the easiest way for people to get out.
Great. So then Promkino, seeing this, turns to, I hope this works or it's gonna suck, turns to the big bad and says, I know you aren't laughing, but someone should. And he casts Tasha's Hideous Laughter on this person. Give me
That's so great.
It's a Wisdom 16 save.
Sure. With a natural 1 on the die.
Love that, love that.
Paint me a word picture of what this looks like.
So when Promkino has to do more quick bardic spells, he has his bird pipes, like the bird flute, and pulls out something. And for this one, Tasha's Hideous Laughter, it's a very mirthful, playful song that is usually done around parties where people are drunk and laughing and singing. It's just a very quick kind of tune to it. And this person would just sort of crack a smile a little bit and just crumble to the ground as Promkino is dead set looking at him while playing.
I think the outsized effect of this with a natural 1 is that it gets just a little bit of AoE, not that it distracts or like this has inhibited the motion and like coordination of who you hit. They literally, it's not even a double over. They are on all fours, just pounding. I'm not gonna do it to the table, but just pounding the table, absolutely busting a gut over a joke that they don't remember hearing, but cannot get the like joy and levity out of their head about. And in that time, everyone, there's probably a group of maybe half a dozen people that were trying to edge towards this door. And the closer they get to this person, instead of feeling fear and moving towards an enemy, they feel a spark of hope that almost makes them giddy as 6 people pass through this door and make their way out.
Amazing.
I didn't realize you cast AoE-based spells.
Expensive mayonnaise, got it.
That's grease.
I choose to believe that that's the punchline that's got this guy absolutely doubled up.
He's like, expensive mayonnaise. I can't write this down.
I love topics.
I hate you, Dad. Where is you said a lot of people are being like actively attacked. Is there how many people around here would you say are like bloodied but not dead?
Let's find out. Roll a d10 for me.
1, 2.
3.
How many people are going to die to this attack?
It would be 11, but
That's 4.
okay. You see that about 4 people here are done, and it's done. So out of the 11 that you saw in your like preternatural vision, that were going down, there's about 7 people that have taken damage but have not fallen yet.
Okay. Where in this scope are they?
They're over here, and a couple people over here before this person was incapacitated, and now they're moving freely through.
Got it. I'm going to move right about over here, and I'm going to cast a mass healing word on everybody who is at least semi in line with this door.
Okay.
That is up to
Now
6 people.
I will say that those are 2 leveled spells in one turn.
Mass healing word is a bonus.
It's a bonus
But-
action, but because it's a leveled spell, you can cast a leveled spell and a cantrip in one turn.
Got it. Okay. Remember what I said there? It's a funny joke.
It's like the
It's like the minute. So I'm kidding. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take that back. I'm going to from here. I'm going to Ixa offer 1 die of bardic inspiration by on those same flutes, on those same pipes. Play something that's sort of like a hymn of Selûne that I've heard in my time here to give you that bit of inspiration. So with the subclass College of the Moon, I have Moon's Inspiration, in this case, Inspired Eclipse. When I take a bonus action to give someone a bardic inspiration die, I'm then able to take the invisible condition and teleport within 30 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see. So I'm
That
gonna be
is
moving over
dope.
to here.
I hate that. So you're now 30 feet over and nobody see you?
Nope.
My murder is getting slightly more difficult to execute. No, that was excellent.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Thank you. So yeah, we got the chuckles, we got the bardic inspiration, 1d8.
Oh, D8.
And teleportato, and then
Teleportato.
Teleportato.
Next up is going to be Alwaylin. And she looks over. Irvina was able to stagger back, but my baddie is able to close the distance again, and Irvina is just sort of choking and sputtering. You can hear words coming out of her mouth, and Alwaylin grabs her up almost like a hug and just turns his lips. So sorry. What were you trying to say? And there's that gurgle, and her eyes suddenly go wide. And any of you, all of you, anyone in this room with the capability of casting magic feels that a high-level priest of the goddess of this place just called on her deity and pressed this very temple into service. You feel it in the thrum of the tiles under your feet and in the shake and shape of the marble and the glow around you as a very powerful spell went off, but not in this room. Ixa, can you make for me, let's call it a DC, it's not very difficult. Let's go DC 10, either Arcana or Religion check.
Okay, we're gonna do Arcana. That is a 25.
Whoa.
I have a plus 11.
You can hear what Irvina said almost as if she spoke clearly and without any injury and spoke directly into your ear. The words aren't important, but they're in a language of the divine, a thing that you have studied and that you speak in when you cast your highest level magics. She asked for protection. She called essentially a lair action in this space.
Wow.
To protect, for as long as she could, the mosaic in the larger part of the temple. It's incomplete, but the mythal that will stand there, if you are able to finish the job, remember, you're supposed to leave in the morning to find the last 3. One of the tiers is gone. You will need 4 tiers of Selûne to complete that mosaic. Create the mythal that will protect this temple and this town and this part of this world. A day. That is all she can buy. A day to protect this mosaic. No matter what happens to her, and you know that she knows that she will not leave this place again. She has resigned herself to that. Her last great act was not in self-defense or escape. This place will fall, and she along with it. But if you can finish this last mission that you were already celebrating, a simple little fetch quest, it will all have been worth it. The blood that she knows will be spilled again in mere moments will be worth it. That is the last act of Irvina Tunnel as you watch as Alwalin holds her like a sister. Will you not weep for me like you weep for this building? Weep then for the tear of your wretched sister, wasted so that I might know the joy of sending you back into the dark a second time. I give you the gift of nothing. And she holds her, and you don't see what the magic is. Because it doesn't matter. Some spells don't need names. They are simply will made manifest. Your boss, your mentor, begins to bleed. She bleeds, and you watch her blood hit and form little geometric rivulets and runnels as it hits the grout between the tiles on this polished marble ground. And as it spreads, God, it moves so quickly. It spreads, gets dark. It is Shar's magic. And it touches all of the grout in this room. And again, this is your place. This is your lair as much as it was Irvina's, as much as it is all those who call the moon their goddess, who look up at a night sky and find hope and light and happiness there. Every bit of grout in this place, including the grout between all of the tiles of that mosaic that cannot otherwise be touched yet, go dark. Dark like Shar, and you can feel it, that corrupting influence. She is not going to destroy this mythal. She will complete it and dedicate it to Shar. You have one day. That is her turn. Next up is Taryn. My big nasty boy stomps into the room. I'm not even gonna have him attack because people have been clearing out and heading for the other doors, especially the door over here that's been cleared as someone is still smacking the ground and screaming, Iole. You see, he pulls out this big sword and he turns the sword so that the flat of his blade hits the corner of the architecture on both sides, and you hear a low rumble as the area behind him begins to cave in. That will no longer be an exit point, but he does not spend his turn killing anyone. Yet. He's creating a bottleneck. That was Taryn's turn, except you're up.
Okay. I see he hasn't collapsed the doorway yet, right? He's starting to?
You can hear that like the structural integrity of the hallway behind him
Is compromised. So it's too late, basically, to prevent that exit from collapsing.
You're not sure.
Okay.
You can do what you want to do.
Okay.
If you want to give me some sort of intelligence-based check to like have a sense, like there is a sense that you guys have been, this is your home base. This is your home. No one outside of your home is going to know this place better than you. So I will give you advantage on you tell me what the check is going to be. I'd ask that you use intelligence.
I think we can probably just do a raw intelligence check because I don't know that, like...
Do you have bonuses in history?
I do have a bonus in history. You think history,
make a history.
like the history of the building?
100%.
Okay, great. Let's do that.
This is just you going into your mind palace and knowing how this building works.
Okay, that's a 24.
You can tell that what he's done, he is going to sort of rely on gravity and time to complete. You probably have a couple rounds before this is collapsed beyond completion.
Well, then I guess I want to cast command on Al Wayland. She will probably succeed. But I'm going to try to just command her to flee.
Cool. What does it look like as you cast command?
I grab my journal that I keep on me where I take all of my incredibly detailed notes, and I pull a page out of it, and then I use my quill. I have a quill, and then I have this moonstone ink that's very sparkly, and I use it to cast all of my spells. It is my holy symbol, is this ink. So I scrawl the word flee on the paper, and then I just, paper in hand, I just like fling my hand towards her, and the paper whips through the air and like smacks against her chest, where her broken symbol of Shar is.
You see her like initially move to catch it out of the air, and then she turns and leans forward. She lets the paper hit, and in that way that you both wrote and thought and felt and commanded flee, you hear her. There is screaming and shouting and clanging and clamoring and wailing. But just right at you, soft as can be. No. Counterspell.
Okay, and then I will take my full movement. I gotta move towards the door. I feel like we gotta get out of here.
You are very aware of the sort of like mage on mage flex of her telling you, without having to tell you, how strong her magic is.
Yeah.
That she's going to burn this spell on something that you think she might have been able to like resist on her own.
Yeah.
There is a level of like, she is trying to communicate status, especially to the clerics of Selûne. What would you like to do with the rest of your turn?
Well, we need to get out of here, but Irvina's still alive?
Give me an insight check. We'll just do...
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh God. That's a 4 on the die, so probably not very good. That would be a 12.
You could save her. You could probably still save her. She was brought back before.
If that's what I believe, then I'm gonna go straight towards her.
I'll give it up to the rest of the group. Everyone, go ahead and give me, we'll call it insight.
Natural 20.
Well, Jesus.
That's a 9 for me, so that's a cool corner.
How'd you do?
Dirty 20.
Okay, with my natural 20 and my dirty 20, you are enough of a ranger to know what bait looks like.
Yeah.
And you know that it would be so smart of her to try to, you remember feeling like, I gotta attack her, I gotta be here. She is trying to do as many tricks, both magical and mundane, to sucker you into staying, fighting to get close to her, save what you can. She wants you close, and she wants you to linger.
Because she knows that if we leave and we find those stones, the Tears of Selûne, that we could foil her plans.
They're trying to create like a bottleneck to slaughter you all in here.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I catch that and I see you start to head towards her and I go, Ixa, not the time. It is a trap. She is baiting you.
Okay, I'm going to look for just one more second at Irvina, who mentored me, trained me, taught me everything that I know. I look at her one more time, and I'm like tears just streaming down my face, and I know that you're right. There is nothing we can do here. The most important thing we can do here is to get what we need to finish the mosaic, to protect this from something like this ever happening again. And I turn away from Irvina's body, and I'm gonna move towards this laughing guy. I'm gonna call out to Prumkina especially because, oh, I can't see you, you're invisible. Then to Eloine, who is the nearest to me. I'm gonna just say, we need to get out of here. And then I'm just, yep, that's it, moving toward the door.
Okay, hauling off. We now have the last few people in this initiative round are my mooks. One of which is, again, absolutely busting a gut on the ground. Love that for him. 6 are still up. I could walk through turn by turn who they hit, how many people they kill, how many people Lividity would be able to protect. Because Lividity, you very specifically interposed yourself to protect them. I'll leave this one to you. You've already lost Irvina. You've lost Sharp. Between Lars, Elias, and Kevin.
No.
They can all survive, and we can keep playing this out.
Mm-hmm.
If you give me one, we'll leave it to a die roll. If you give me 2 of them, I'll give you that die roll with advantage. If you let me kill all 3, I will spare the rest. And you all make it out, and we can exit combat.
Now, in this moment of already going against my nature to do a thing that I should do but is not what I want, and wrestling with that as I am dueling in this walkway with these other members of this invading force, and wrestling with the fact that even if I was being compelled to do a thing, it was what I wanted to do, and why does it matter if they were compelling me to do a thing that I wanted? And then seeing you run and knowing that that's a trap and seeing where this is going. And I look around, and I know there are people that are dear to this group of people in this room. And I think I'm going to give you 2 of them.
You can tell me which 2.
I'm going to let you have. Now, Lars is our Goliath friend.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was Kevin, who is our kobold.
Yeah.
And the third one was,
Elias.
who is,
Love with you.
Now,
yes.
Elias is a necromancer,
Oh,
a
yes.
tabaxi,
Yes.
who has been in love with you for so long.
I think in this moment, knowing that the person who is going to be the easiest to take with us is going to be Elias, because Lars is not going to leave without his wife, and there's no way I'm saving that silly kobold.
Mm-hmm. Elias is spared. Go ahead and make... I hate this. Because I did roll a natural 20 on the die you gave me. I'll let you decide.
Mm-hmm.
It's either acrobatics or stealth.
It'll be stealth.
But the DC is 20.
Okay.
You roll with advantage.
I don't make it.
How close are you?
I am at 19.
You're only one away. I love to make a little bargain.
Saying I can have a bargain to get one more point on the die.
Oh, sure. Why don't you make me an offer, Alex? What will you give me for a 20?
Okay. Looking around, I see them fighting, them trying to stay alive. Lars protecting his wife protecting him. And,
There you go.
and our kobold friend flinging hot chili at enemies. I settle on Elias. I make a decision that I'm going to save this person. And in that moment, I know that in order to do so, I am going to get hit in this fight that I'm currently in. So when I go and I go to move and grab them to run, it opens me up for a shot from one of the people that is there.
I love that. I love that. Alex, what part, and you cannot say her heart, or I'm going to kill your character on accident.
Okay.
What part of Lividity does Lividity think Elias likes most? Because that's where I'm going to hit you.
I think Elias likes my smile.
I love you. I love you, and I love this game. You turn to run. You grab this tabaxi by the hand. He is shocked. He's stunned. He's a powerful spellcaster, but wizards don't do well with surprises. They like time to prep. So he was just caught on the back foot and never quite recovered. And as you take him to flee, you feel it. A hook at the corner of, doesn't matter if it's a sneer or a smile, it's the same muscles and it looks the same to him. Something catches you as someone tries to keep you from leaving and pulls you by your cheek and tears it till it nicks the bottom of your pretty, pretty ear, ripping that smile open. You are bleeding, but you are maybe smiling too, because he's safe. He will be safe because of your attention, and he falls into line, and so many people will fall here. But he will not, because of your care, because of your attention, and because of your sacrifice. There is more story to this fight. But maybe this isn't the best time for it. There are other things afoot. Actually, hold on. I haven't heard from you in a minute, Eloine. You're so perceptive. What are you watching for? What do you see as you make your way out, as you turn to flee with the group?
Oh, my heart's beating so fucking fast. Pardon my French, my heart's beating so fast.
Hey, we get one F-bomb and you can have it, baby boy.
Okay, I think what's happening is all of those sounds, the screaming and the crying and the flashes of blood and the swords and the daggers, and it all freezes me. And I can't think. I can't breathe. I drop the bow. I can't do this again. I cannot do this again. We have to leave. We have to leave. We have to leave. I cast silence and I do the thing. I do the thing that I did last time. And I leave because I can't face them. I leave. I run here. I pass the laughing, more laughing. I don't want to hear it anymore. I need to go. And I go.
Okay, silence. Silence is good. But silence doesn't stop you from seeing. Make a perception check for me.
No.
Pray you roll low.
I don't want to
Pray
see.
you roll low.
Oh, okay, it's an 18.
Not low enough. In the same way that Lividity knew without knowing, you count without counting. 48 in the room when we began. Like 18. 18 standing. Enemies included. As you leave.
I run as far and as fast as I can into the night.
And for those of you at home counting, I had 9 bad guys. 9 remain. But you saved Elias. You have a mission. Find the tears. Complete the mosaic. But that means you have to find them and come back and retake this temple. One day. And if you don't, a new myth will be formed regardless. And it's entirely up to you which sister commands it and the magic therein. You make your way east out of Waterdeep. As you run, as you flee, you see it overhead. Because you're under it, you're not quite aware of what you're looking at, but there is something happening in the clouds. Something swirling, choosing the area directly overhead of the temple as its nexus point. But you have to get out of the city to see it. You have to keep fleeing east to understand that what you were looking at from beneath it, it's not a beam, but there is something from beyond the clouds, beyond the skies, reaching down in a straight line, making contact with the temple. Something big is happening from whence you came and where you will have to return again. I want whoever among you, I've been playing for a minute, but whoever wants to lead can lead, to make a survival check.
Not gonna be me.
The DC of this, 15, just to not get lost and confused on the way out. But every increment of 3 over that 15 will knock time off of how long it takes to get out and make your way to where this possible excavation site for the Tears of Selûne would be. So who would like to make that survival check?
I'll help.
Okay, yeah, I could do it. I have the map still. And I am wise. I'm a wise one.
Okay.
Can I do it? Okay.
Give me a survival check.
With advantage. if you're good.
Yeah, with advantage
Oh,
because
right.
of the help action.
Thank you.
Help.
That'll be a 19.
Total?
Yes.
Is that what you want to keep? You let me know.
You also
Do I
have
still
my
have
bardic
inspiration?
Yeah.
It hasn't been an hour, right?
Nope.
Okay. 21. Oh, my Selûne D6?
Yeah.
All right, I'll do that too.
All you need is a 3 to knock off more time.
A 4.
4.
There you go. A trip that would have taken 12 hours
It's everything I had.
only takes 9. You've bought yourself 3 hours to search once you get out here. You make it to this excavation site. What you see in front of you is scattered, churned earth, grass, trees, shrubbery, and these massive craters, some made by natural processes, some of them heightened by other people who somehow found access to the map before you only needed 3 tiers to complete the mural. But with Alwayland's burning of the tier to cast Revivify before re-killing your mentor, you must find 4 to complete the mosaic. We could spend a lot of time here figuring out how to investigate one by one, but I'm fine with making this a group check. I'm going to set a DC. You each are going to tell me the skill you're going to use. Then we'll have you roll.
I think I'm going to use surprise, surprise, perception.
So what are you going to end up rolling?
I was thinking maybe that I could cast Detect Magic and do an Arcana roll to try and sense the presence of
Love that.
the magic.
Gorgeous. Okay. Eloine?
Lividity, she's smarter than I am, and always one step ahead. So I see her climb up the tree and try and get leverage, and I haven't spoken to anyone, and I don't really want to at this point in time, so I stomp my boot down. And these sort of caked boots crack in mud, and the wings start to flutter, and I take to the sky, and I give a gander, and I see something sticking out of the ground somewhere over here, and I descend and land, and I'm gonna sleight of hand. I'm gonna take my arrowhead because there's something sort of stuck in the stone over here in this crater, and I think if I can leverage it the right way, I might be able to pull something that's glinty.
Okay, I'll take that.
Cool.
If you guys don't make the DC, the thing you're gonna find is going to be awful. Sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. How do you know when you find a mythal?
The general feeling of magic in the area starts to shift a little bit. It's like swimming in a big part of water, and then all of a sudden you get to a patch that's somehow colder than the rest.
Unless
Unless...
you found a mythal deader than the one outside your home that was dying. What if this was a mythal? Absolutely gone. What would that feel like to you? And would that change what you want to roll?
Ooh, yeah, I think then I would go for, that would be history for me,
Okay.
to do whatever I understand about mythals. Yeah, that would feel bereft of temperature and also hope.
Oh, I like that way more.
Yeah.
Let's do that then.
Okay.
Everyone add what you need to add. Make your rolls. Come on. Oh,
I'm gonna use my D6.
good call. You ready?
Yeah. It's 17 plus 5, 22.
22.
18 total.
18 total. All right, we are now sitting at a 40.
26.
66. How'd you do?
23.
Yes. Oh my God.
Yes.
The total of 89 and an initial DC of 75. It takes you no longer than an hour. Your various methods and the ways that you've begun to connect with this place. You see something glinting in a rock. How did someone miss this before? It seems so obvious from this angle. It's all a matter of perspective. You are shaking off tremendous feeling and the lack therein. You know what this place once was and the stories, the way it used to sing and vibrate through the world. And it's like the ringing in your ears when too much music in too small a space has suddenly stopped. And somehow that urges you forward. You use detect magic. You call on your training to sense magic, to sense her magic so specifically. I think you find yours first, and lividity. From your vantage point, a little farther, a little removed, it doesn't feel like a transcendent moment to you. But you are, in your heart, a thief. And that means you are good at knowing when and how to find things of value to take. And this ground is nothing but a series of pockets to pick. I'm gonna move down one by one as you make contact with your tier of Selûne. You've all found it, and with plenty of time to spare. You feel led in the direction of where to head, and don't know if you noticed when you began to weep, but your eyes become bleary and tear-filled, and when you get to the point where you know you must stop, you open your eyes and you see before you a giant owl. It is looking off in the distance in the direction of your temple. You know that owls are one of the chosen animals of your goddess, and it spins its head back around to face you. Hello? Iksa,
Hello.
what are you searching for?
A tear.
Why? I know I'm supposed to say who. But this isn't that moment, is it?
Well, the why is possibly also a who. We need it to repair the mosaic, to complete the mosaic, to save all of the people of the Temple of Selûne.
Why?
Because that's what's right.
What's right? The thing you wish to happen because you believe it will help the most people? What if history, the things that you write about, the things you have read about, remember you poorly?
All we ever have is the knowledge that we have in the moment. We must do the best we can with the knowledge we have. If we learn better in the future, we can change then. But now we have to do what we believe is best with the information we have. And the information I have tells me that completing this mosaic will save lives and do good.
What kind of good? Do you know what the mosaic will do, what it will become?
Well, if we are the ones to complete it with the Tears of Selûne, then it will become a beacon and strength of goodness and light and knowledge and learning. It'll become a mythal that strengthens
Strengthens what? Say things that mean things. Goodness and right and light. Stop.
It will create an anchor in the weave
Yes.
to make the Temple of Selûne
Yes.
safe
From what?
from
Why?
attacks like the ones
What
that
kind of cleric are you? There are clerics that care about preserving life. There are clerics that care about preserving light.
I care about all of those things, which is why I'm a cleric of knowledge, because knowledge is the tool we use.
But knowledge is specific. So who will tell this mythal what it must be? Who?
I will.
So what will it be?
It will be an anchor for knowledge.
You have the fight of your life waiting for you. And with that, the owl takes a great step back and with a movement of its wings, picks up enough dust but you see it covered in the dirt, a tear waiting for you. This is the easiest part. The fight comes next, and if you survive it, then comes the hard part. A choice. Specific. And you don't know if you will be remembered well. You don't know if you will make the right choice, but you must choose. What will the mythal do? What will it herald? What will it bind? What will the generations that are raised inside of its glow know and honor? What will they mourn if the mythal falls, like the one outside of the town of your friend? You have to know what you want, what you will bring into this world, and an answer as sweet and kind as goodness and life won't be good enough, and you know that. And you blink and blink again, clearing the tears from your eyes. And there's no owl there, no tracks or presence, just a tear in the dirt and the tears on your face. And the moment you touch it. Now, I don't know if there's something I'm going to be able to say to you to convince you to give me that. Is there?
No.
Should I waste my time trying?
I suppose that's your choice.
Your feelings, good and bad and otherwise, I don't care. And that's why I'm a god. And let me be so clear. That's the difference between us. You call us good or evil or neutral or chaotic. We are all what we are because we don't care. Your caring makes you weak.
If my caring makes me so weak, then why do you take away people's caring by removing their memories of their losses?
I give them what they want. You're allowed to ask for whatever you want.
I think that my caring makes me strong, and that's why you want to take away people's care for the world around them, because you know it weakens them.
I think we're done here.
Yeah.
I hope when my chosen, my beloveds rip you limb from limb, I hope you think of me in your final moments and we can have a nice little button on this conversation.
Well, I don't think I will, because I've always really preferred your sister.
Sure, plenty of people do. That's their prerogative. Goodbye. And with that, you are back in the world, holding the tear you found from Kino. You dig into the earth, and you grab it. It doesn't seem to shine though. It's too covered in like that thin, dusty silt. You have to brush it away, try to get it to catch the light, but it doesn't seem to sparkle for you. This place is so lacking in sparkle and song and story, but you know you're holding a tear, and the moment you make contact with it, you hear a voice. You only know that it is not Selûne because somehow the pit in your heart feels darker, and you feel so much sorrow, and you feel yourself almost leaning into it and falling, losing yourself in it. There. No tears. Oh, from Kino. Well, it looks like you found one.
Who are you?
3 guesses.
Sure.
You only needed the one. You feel so much pain, and you feel it so deeply. Is that why you make so many jokes?
Of course. But mostly because others feel that pain too. If I can take it from them for a moment, I will.
We are the same in that regard.
We are nothing alike.
I want to take pain away. They call me the Lady of Loss.
Why do you take pain away?
Because pain is a useless thing.
That's where we disagree. I take pain away because pain makes us realize how much love and joy there is without it. I take that weight off of others' shoulders when I can't lift weight otherwise, so I can remind them of the good times. You killed scores of people.
And I'll kill thousands upon thousands more.
Oh, great. I don't have to kill anyone to take away pain. I can do it with a song. You poor thing.
I don't need your pity.
And you have it. Sorry it didn't work out with your sister. You look quite sad.
You'll look like worse when I'm done. I swear that.
If you care so much about a little guy, maybe one day you'll be on my level. But until then, don't talk about gods and their powers. I don't care. I'll save as many people as I can.
And with that, Shar leaves you, and you are holding that tear in your hand.
Jeez. Got one.
Eloine, you hear that, and that is the last thing you hear as you finish prying up your rock. There's a tear right there. How could anyone else have missed this? Again, a matter of perspective. You reach down and touch yours, and you hear a voice too. Yet another voice in your head. Hello. Oh, you are one of mine, aren't you? Sweet boy. So much love. So much loss.
I don't want to feel this anymore. and I can't remember their faces.
I wish I could take this from you. Just because. I have felt your suffering. And I know you are here to find the tears of my sister, to make whole the great working of magic. And I will not lie to you. I do not wish that. But is there anything else? Any offering?
Yes,
Name it.
I would like to see them one more time. I'll give you whatever you want. Just show me their faces one more time because I can't take it. I left them and I shouldn't have. And I don't want.
You know what I would ask. You know what I would ask.
Done.
I would take that pain from you if you would like.
Deal.
And with that, the tear in your hand grows so cold as the winter, as cold as your heart. It still exists, and to any but the most trained eye, it is a tear of Selûne. But she is not the only goddess that weeps, and this tear is not hers. The beat of your heart, and it stops, but not with death. It almost seems to backtick. You're aware it is your heart, but time keeps skipping and reversing. You are stuck in this moment for as long as you choose to stay in it. The faces, rendered in perfect clarity, simulacra, made entirely of your memory. Your party stands before you, without a drop of judgment or fear or pain, the last things you saw on your face as you ran. You can enjoy this time with them for as long as you want and exit this moment whenever you like, and what you do here, what you say here, is entirely your own and not for us. Only for you. Make your peace, because when you exit this moment, when you re-enter the real world in this excavation site, you will never remember their faces again. But you will also never feel the pain of their loss. And you feel it like a little hook at the back of your spine, tugging you back towards Waterdeep. That tall and widening beam from Shar down to the temple of her sister. She calls you home.
Gosh, I go up to Ixa. Just, I found this.
Thank you, Eloine. This is gonna save people. The losses that we have just suffered, we won't have to suffer them again. Thank you. I know that you have journeyed for so long and that you have done so much for this world, and the fact that you continue to fight to save the people who walk here, children to you, many of us, I know. I have so much admiration for you. I wish I would live twice as long so that I could do half as much good.
Thank you. Yiddish.
Avidity.
Yiddish word.
You make your way over to the largest excavation site. It takes you a good 20 minutes of churning this hard-packed and dry earth before it gives up its tear to you. And the moment you go to touch it, you hear, "Oh, hello." And the line goes, not dead, but muffled. And instead, three voices that you know very well go, "Let's just be so clear. I don't know what little girl just tried to hop on the line, but we don't listen to her." And you just hear Shar in the back going, "Just let me talk to him for like a minute. Let me talk to her, please. Please."
I'm sorry. Are you invading on other people's territory?
Are you talking to Shar? You feel more than like hear or understand those three deities, Baal, Bane, and Merkel, all sort of step to the side in order to let you kind of lean through and holler at Shar, who feels so distant from you, she has to scream at the top of her lungs to be heard like a whisper.
You said you wanted to say something?
Yeah, well, I don't really want to right now because this is not my favorite scenario I've been in.
Sure, was it?
And again, she sounds so far away, and it sounds as though she's being pressed on. And you can tell that there is just a particular delight from your three deities. And you gotta believe that Baal is literally sitting on her chest.
Here's the thing.
What?
And like, as Lavidia is talking, she's constantly like tonguing at this rip in the side of her face that she has not healed. I get how this works.
Mm-hmm.
We have to do this thing. We're getting these things to save this temple, and you come here to make us doubt what we're doing. And unfortunately, you stumbled into a place where it's past its occupancy levels.
Sure.
And
Yeah.
there's already 3 in here.
I didn't realize it was occupied. That's
Yeah.
on me.
So, all I'm gonna say is that I appreciate you trying.
Oh,
It was
great.
really valiant.
Oh,
and
good.
It shows that you care.
Did you put a good word in to get this dude off of my chest?
But
No? Okay.
unfortunately, there are consequences for stumbling into territory where you're not wanted. And I just kind of fade out and let any resistance that I kind of keep up to their voices just like fade away, and I just let them do whatever they're gonna do.
The sounds you hear are deeply unpleasant. And I think you come away with this, tear in hand, with a nearly condescending understanding that gods are not that different. You hold your stone and laugh. Tears in hand, you turn back, and you can see it even at a distance, the opening aperture of that beam. Purplish at the edges, but the wider it gets, the more the darkness becomes pure and unadulterated. Again, it is void. It is the space and coldness between the stars, and it repels one of you and calls one of you and means nothing to 2 of you. But it is the direction you must go in. Take your rest, figure out your game plan. The fight of your life will happen when you get back to the temple. You make your way back to the city. You've made good time. You found the tears. You were so quick in your exit and so speedy in your return, and you took the least amount of time you could to rest and bandage your wounds and make sense of all the things that had happened in the last day and all the things still left to do. You come back. You approach that beam. It's so wide now. It's the whole city, but maybe a little beyond it. The purple edges are more memory than vision. It is black, void, open over your town, over your home. And as you move from the very edge of this city, it's not to say that you know everyone where you go, but it doesn't take long for you to see someone you know. Doesn't it hurt all the more that their eyes pass over you as though they had never seen you before. The dead are walking Waterdeep, and they don't even know it. Your work is more important than ever. And if you fail, the stakes of this are that every part of this world will be as empty as the hollows that you pass now. You cannot fail here. Everything, all memory, all past and future, relies on this. And you keep moving forward. And you stand outside the doors, but there are no guards or little baddies lying in wait to ambush you. All that you will face lies inside the doors, just in front of you. Is there anything else you want to do before you enter?
Yeah, before we go in there, I'd like to rally the team by giving each of them a Bardic Inspiration die.
Amazing.
Thank you for that short rest.
Yeah, of course.
So you'll have 1d8.
D8. Okay.
What's your rally
1d8.
like?
I think this will be a very sweet, somber moment of just, in any other situation, it would be like awkward and uncomfortable to do, but I want to pull out the lute and start singing the song I sang around the campfire the first time we all adventured as a group.
Oh, that's really cute. I like that.
Thanks.
Amazing.
That was sweet.
Anything else? I just want you to feel as equipped as you can be before I do my best to kill you.
I want to cast Spirit Guardians.
Say more.
I'll pull out my journal and all of these pages will fly out of it and begin to sort of spectral pages will float around me. I will name my companions as immune to their damage, and it will last up to 10 minutes if I can keep concentrating. So I want to do that right up front.
Amazing.
Also, having given those, it specifically says in the text, when I give Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action, that's when I can teleport and become invisible. Is there bonus action outside of turn-based combat?
If you would like to begin this invisible.
Outside, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Go for it. That's great.
I'm gonna just, as we're approaching this, I'm gonna just pull Divinity aside and say, I have something I haven't told you, and this might be the last opportunity to tell you.
I'm worried, but okay.
I don't think you worry much. And I go into my pocket and I hand you the eye I shot out. Does this look familiar to you?
What's the status of this eye? Has it been magically preserved?
Yeah, I think I would have tossed it had it decomposed.
Yeah?
And I think it, for whatever reason, not my doing, it has been preserved.
Frozen in stasis.
How did you get that?
Do you want it? I don't really fancy holding it.
How did you get it?
The night you lost your eye, you came upon my abode. I fled, but I shot in. I was hoping to stop whoever was chasing me from chasing me.
I'm sorry. Are you saying you're the one who shot my eye out?
Yes.
You hear in your ear as you're having this conversation, Eloine, I was gonna be mad because I thought you were doing a nice thing, but she's so upset. Honestly, I like this. Good job, good job, good job.
You know, I'm feeling much better about things.
Hey, I know this is important, and I know we have to go in there, but, and Olivia just plunges a dagger into your thigh and goes, we're gonna talk about this later, and pulls it out and sheathes it again.
Make a damage roll! Which dagger?
Not the Hellfire one.
You're a coward.
I can't kill.
Yeah, that's the
That's
the best part of the campaign. Like, you're gonna do my job for me at some point.
7 points of damage.
All right, go ahead and take away 7 hit points.
Oh, man.
We're gonna have a conversation after this fight, if you live.
From Kino is it's taking everything in his power to like not cure wounds on everybody, but he's like has to stay invisible after that song. He's just like, okay.
And she takes the eye and puts it.
The eye makes eye contact with you. It immediately flits in and locks with you. And it looks at the wrong eye. And you see the pupil constricts. And then it looks at your left eye. It's match and dilates again.
Yeah, I know. And I just tuck it in one of my pouches.
I'll deal with you later.
I'm just like scratching at the eye that is not mine.
Well, everyone, are we ready to go in there?
Okay.
He unsheathes the vicious short sword and the Hellfire dagger. And is like kind of doing that thing like athletes where they kind of just like bounce in place and is ready to just run in there.
Hell yeah.
Can Kino walk in first? Invisible?
Sure.
Is that all right?
Yeah, is there a top down to this thing too?
Once you get in, there are little portcullises and like high places that you can like scramble up to, but there's no high entry point in here.
I need you all to know that I'm a little mad that I couldn't kill them the first time because I stopped to save people.
Well, then why don't you stop hesitating and try again? And the door flies open. Come on. I don't want to hold this spell forever.
And just runs straight in.
The moment you break through, her held action kicks in, and you see she is standing the farthest back, a good 80 feet away from you. 20 feet in front of her is my big boy, Taryn, and in front of you, sort of scattered in array, sort of forming a barrier with clear holes in it, my 7 mooks, but they're not gonna stay 7 mooks. Instead, I love a trick, and I think there's nothing funnier than a callback. You see all of their jaws hinge open, and they snap apart. As she goes, so my lady likes a lot of things. Nightmares are one of them. And I was thinking when I had so much time while I was waiting for this ding-dang spell, and she points up, she is standing directly under like the actual moon in this mosaic and like sees the empty spots where those 4 tiers need to be plugged in. I was thinking, how can I make my little guys better? What if they became the things that they were most afraid of? That's my little gift for you. And now you're here to unwrap your present.
Did any of them get injured to the point of being bloodied?
Not what's about to happen right
Okay.
now. As they all drop their forms and are replaced with newer, better monsters,
think that's
you
what-
see all of their jaws unhinge, but instead of humanoid hands pushing out, you see claws, you see weapons, you see things that defy the size and scale and scope of the voids from which they emerge. As a series of monsters, terrifying, manifest themselves in front of you. And the pile of mooks that you thought you were going to have to churn through before you got to my 2 big baddies are lost. Roll initiative.
Okay. I do have a request. When I said I ran in first, can I adjust for that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
My baddies have rolled pretty
You wanna
poorly.
go first?
So let's bring it down the line.
I
Lividity,
won't.
what you got?
I've got Lividity, 15.
Okay. Ixa.
12.
Oh, okay.
Switch.
You can
Eloine.
switch? Do you have is that a thing you can do?
Well, I'm about to ask.
All right.
Can I switch my initiative with my partner?
Do you have a mechanical ability that allows you to do so?
Because is that no?
Okay.
No.
Then what'd you
No.
get?
20, natural 20, 27.
It's fine.
Great. From Kino.
10.
Okay, I thought this was going to be different, but y'all roll kind of bad like me. First up, we have with a natural 20, Eloine. You see an absolute hellscape in front of you.
Yeah. I will. Does it look like she's our big bad? Is she concentrating on something? Is she casting a spell actively? What do I see?
You're a tactician just off of sheer centuries. When a caster hangs in the back, it's because they want a concentration spell up and they want to put everything in the way of someone who can smack the concentration off of them. You're going before her. She will have a big concentration spell that's going to come up as soon as she starts. So if there's something you want to target in her specifically, you might want to like move and get in place and hold your action for the moment she starts to do something.
I cast Zephyr Strike. I cast it on myself, and it looks as if I'm sort of blurry. Kind of unlike Blur, but a sort of like breaking in and out of the time stream, if you will. I give myself an extra 30 feet of movement. So I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to move through this space, and he cannot attack me because of Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
35, is that 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I give myself advantage on one strike. It'll be the first strike.
Copy that.
D20.
You hear as you like pull your bow back. What are you doing?
I really don't like this one. Natural 20.
Oh!
Let's go.
So it's a D8 added on to Zephyr Strike plus
Sure.
a D8. So.
I don't like this.
And what are your rules, Master DM, for a crit? Tell me.
I'm gonna do something a little fun.
Oh.
I want you to roll, and then you're going to add the maximum amount. Instead of like rolling your D8 again, just add 8.
6 and 7 is 13. And then I double my attack die, so that's 8, and I double my Zephyr Strike die.
So instead of doubling the dice, you're going to add
the
on the
top.
highest
Right,
version,
so-
like the highest version of both those dice.
And I
Like
take a
what you
second
done.
strike. I take my second attack.
I'm in hell.
So that's 33 points of damage.
Yeah, I heard.
Okay, 27 on the die.
To hit?
Yep.
Yeah, she's a caster.
1d8. 8 points of damage on that one.
Well, thanks for being normal on the second one.
In addition to everything that was just done, I'm a Winter Walker. I have that ability, a new ability. So it's a Polar Strike. So that's a D4 of cold damage. And I will add it to the, if you'll let me, I'll add it to the crit.
Yeah, I would. Why would I say no to you?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Where was, okay, so that was,
Cool.
that's 2, 4, 6 points of cold damage.
Dope. I thought I was having a bad day when I thought you had done 45 points of damage to her in a round. It is in fact 51 of 75 for a bad guy. I did not think you were going to hit because I put several incredibly big people in the way.
I hurt you because I love you.
Okay, I'm gonna, ooh. I love this game, but in a way that's making me, like, heated. Tight. Well, I suppose it's worth saying she's bloodied.
I'm too far away.
Well, I'm just letting you know. I put so many hit points on her. I built her so good. I put so many things in the way.
No.
I don't like this. Are you done?
I will just respond to the voice in my head. I don't think you like her that much either. And that's my turn.
What you hear back is a very non-committal, just like, incredible. Well, what an opening goddamn volley. I'm in hell, and thank you for leaving her up enough for me to do the one thing I was excited about. What does it look like? Wait, give me the spread on the arrows in her body.
Where they were shot?
Yeah.
All arrows struck true, and it's at the symbol of
Shattered in half.
Shar, yeah.
You split the difference.
Ooh.
And let's give you we're gonna give you the full Robin Hood. It's in the thin 1/2 inch crack across the symbol of Shar. You hit dead center and then split that arrow again with the second shot. She drops to her knees. I'm gonna enjoy this even more now. I think my lady offered one of you a dirge, and I'm here to sing it. And she's going to reach up towards the sky and cast a spell called dirge. Because I love circle magic, but what if bad guys who don't have a sense of togetherness do it? You know what? You, Eloine, you absolute mad lad. Go ahead and roll a d4 for me. This is my little gift to you. You're gonna want to roll high.
God, if it's a 3.
Oh, man. It's a 1.
Okay. I'll give you 1 extra. Circle magic for this spell requires a minimum of 2 secondary casters. I'll give you a bonus 1. I'll give a 3rd. But because this is a level 6 spell, and no one of the secondary casters is strong enough, especially in these forms, to cast level 4 or better spells, it will consume 3 of them in the casting. Out of the ones that have been transformed into beasts, the other 3 of you get to take 1 off the board as she reaches towards them with her magic, tethers them to her, and consumes them as she casts Dirge. So go ahead. Each of you that are not Christian get to take 1 bad boy, like one of the monster figures, off the board.
Okay.
I think keeping some of them in a group was a good idea.
Oh, it's like an automaton.
It would help me if they were in a line.
I also love having them in a line, which is so great.
That's what I was thinking.
And I think I'm gonna have
For
her
the
step
choreo,
forward too.
For the
So she's gonna move up because she might as well. She hits her knees and scrambles forward. There's no reason to hold back, but she wants to stand directly under
That's a good idea. I like that
the
we did
mosaic.
that.
That's nice.
This is fine. It's a 60-foot emanation, so in every direction in 60 feet. I'm just gonna read the spell out to you because we've never used this one. Deathly power fills a 60-foot emanation originating from you for the duration. When you cast this spell, you can designate creatures to be unaffected by it. She will pick only herself. Any other creature cannot regain hit points while in the emanation. Whenever the emanation enters a creature's space, and whenever a creature enters the emanation or ends its turn there, the creature will make a Constitution save. On a failed save, the creature takes 3d10 necrotic damage and has the prone condition. A creature makes a save only once. And if you fail this spell while you are under its effect, you gain 1 level of exhaustion because of the circle magic. Cool? We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
I'm resistant to necrotic.
That's the new I have dark vision.
Damn.
Amazing.
God, we're dead.
All right, now to be clear, this is a concentration spell, and the duration of it is about 10 minutes. She's not doing great right now, but because she's already taken that damage, she's not making checks to keep that up. Okay, so once this sort of explodes out in a way, because you are confident the moment it comes into fruition, I unfortunately also have to do this to all of my bad guys too. So let's both you and I together make our Constitution save. It's okay. 16 plus 2 meets it, beats it.
That's a 10.
Oh, sorry, it's 19. They also don't make it.
There's no chance. That was a 10 and Constitution saving through. Oh, nope, sorry. No chance. That's plus 2, so it's 12 for me.
But you also have your bardic.
And it's a 19,
Yeah.
so it's a D.
D8.
It's a D8,
Oh,
so
okay.
if you roll a 7
I'm
and
like,
an 8.
come on, don't be a defeatist.
All right. No, I'm sorry.
That 25% is
D8,
something.
I'll roll that D8. You want to sing me a little diddle?
Get a 7, get a 7.
I think that's a 10.
7 is just barely enough. Get a 7.
6.
Son of a bitch.
6. I fail.
So you were 1 away?
Yes. 7. What? No. 6. Yes, I was 1 away.
Do you want to make it?
You know I do.
Here's the bargain.
Okay.
You hear Shar in your ear. You've already come so far. You allowed one of these tears to be corrupted. You allowed your memories to be tainted by her. You can make this. And you're right, I don't care about her that much. People come and people go. But I think you're special. So how about this? You can make the save. But when she goes down, you have to replace her. You become mine. Is it worth it to protect your friends? Or will you fall and fail
Absolutely.
here too? Done.
Yes.
Not only do you make the save with the 19, you do not take the damage. Shar has chosen for you to be exempt from this.
Man has never heard of a counteroffer.
And all of you see it.
We
All of you
see
it.
that he takes no damage.
that he moves through this, and there's no sense other than like the pressure of arcane magic. But you know that he is not being weighed on by the same pressure that has hit every other creature in this space, save for her and for him. Lividity, what would you like to do? Especially now that you've seen what this emanation does.
So the emanation is stopped in the space directly in front of me. And it's a 60-foot radius, which fills up almost the entire room other than where I am. Well, this sucks. Okay. Oh, quickly. And so, the looks, there's no way around this. Did any of those guys fall over?
They are all prone,
Including the big guy in armor?
all of them.
Lividity looks at the cloud of arcane force in front of her. The three of you better keep me alive. And just runs straight into the...
Let's go.
And
Okay.
it's going to bonus action dash, so movement speed with the long strider that was cast upon me is going to be 80 feet.
Okay. The moment you enter into the emanation, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw for
Which
me.
I can use my Bardic Inspiration dice with, which I will.
Absolutely.
19?
Yeah, DC's 19.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yes. Sorry.
Roll,
Why are you being sad? Don't be sad that you did it. You
so
did it.
roll
Be
an 8 on
excited.
the Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. You will.
album.
Because you made the save, you do not take the level of exhaustion.
Great.
Which, or the prone, which would have it's disadvantage on ability checks. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's not that bad the first level, yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Let me roll my damage because you're going to take half of the damage. Beep, boop, boop, 9 plus 8 is 17. Plus
Damn.
2 is 19. Halved 2, 10.
Have to what?
10?
10? I thought you said dead.
I know.
I was also
what?
already dead.
Too. I was like, what?
Halved
That's a
to
new spell.
10.
And then, so
spell.
that's halved because I saved,
Yes.
and then halved again because I'm resistant.
Oh, I hate this.
I'll take 5 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
That's
And
your
then-
Cool.
negotiate.
My biggest, coolest spell.
Lividity
Made
did it
you-
again.
I made me a little sick. So because they're all prone, Lividity just shoots forward like a bolt of lightning to right to here.
Yeah.
And just sort of slides into place wielding the vicious short sword and the hellfire dagger.
Yeah.
And is going to make a strike with the vicious short sword first.
Yeah. I'm excited about this. I just did think it was going to go a little different.
22 to hit.
A 22 does in fact hit.
So that will be a d6 plus 2 additional d6 for it being the vicious short sword. That's 12 plus 5 points of damage.
Okay.
17.
17 points of damage, and that gives me advantage on the second strike, which will give me sneak attack on the second strike.
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
So I will use
Okay.
advantage on the second strike. That hits, that's higher than the first.
Sure.
In nome
So,
patria filii
That's
spiritus sancti.
25 to hit.
Like we have to
Yeah.
acknowledge.
Then I will roll 1d4, and I'm going to
Kind of unlucky.
use my cunning strike
Damn.
to reduce the sneak attack by 1d6 to trip them as I do this.
Why?
Because I can, is why. So I roll two additional d6 along with this.
God, that's a good play.
So that's 10, that's 15 points with the second strike. And then they have to make a DC 16 dexterity saving throw.
I don't think so.
Wow.
No.
Cool. Everyone in the back checking my math. That was enough, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. She only had 13 hit points left.
Job well done.
So in lieu of that,
So,
no, hold your applause. This is where it becomes fun.
so if I may
Please do.
describe how this works, I slide into place and look up at her and say, I didn't get to finish the job last time.
but this time no one's here to stop me.
And I take the short sword and ram it up into their chest, kind of lifting them off the ground a little bit.
Ooh,
letting
can I
them...
add one little thing? You do that and you feel the short sword snap off the like 2 deeply buried arrows that are sitting just behind her ribs. So not only do you punch through flesh and sinew and tendon and muscle, you sever the wood and splinter the stone inside of her. She doesn't even make a sound.
And then as she kind of falls, I'm going to whip around with my tail to knock her legs as she falls onto her back, and then come down with the dagger and pinning her to the ground, and just say,
You have 1 in your head, try 3.
and pull out the dagger again.
Now, that was the Hellfire dagger?
Yes.
Would you like to tell me what your brand new dagger does?
So the Hellfire dagger, if I use it to kill a living being, they immediately get sent to the river Styx and become a lemure.
Wow.
Who do you want to see in this moment to come and ferry her body and soul away from this place?
I feel like because of the way I did this, it should be Ball.
Ball enjoys this gift greatly and occasionally gets a little worried that of the 3, you like him least. But he loves a gift. He loves a sacrifice. And you see 2 large hands. There is no shape to them, no specificity to them. You know they are hands because you can feel the eagerness of Ball in his grasping as he pulls her body and soul through the ground, taking her down to the river Styx. No, and where her body was is left your dagger stuck into the marble of this ground, and from it, a shatter point. Hellfire, magma, molten now and forever, even in this place. What's a little desecration between gods?
Sorry about the crack in the floor.
That's the
What a
end of your
turn. What a
turn. That is
turn.
the end of this area of effect and the end of my big bad. Next up in initiative is Ixa. But I will offer you something here. There are still enemies in front of you, but they are without the strongest component here. You have a chance. You are smart and you are kind and you are, in your heart of hearts, good. You can fight, or you can appeal to something past that. They stand here, monstrous, turned. They have no sense of loss for her. She didn't even deign to keep them from the violence of her spell. They are still prone, and they look at you. What do you want to do?
I was very excited to use a spell that hits everybody in a 120-foot long line, but that's a good point.
You can do it if you
no,
want.
that's a good point. All right, well, I'm gonna step forward towards them.
They're just beginning to push themselves up from the prone position they were forced in by the violence of Alwaylan's spell.
I'm gonna step towards them and loudly, like echoing through the chamber, I'm gonna say, you chose the sister who would see you embody your darkest fears, who would see you suffer for her sake. But you are now in the house of the sister who would see you learn, who would see you learn from the choices that you made that brought you here. And you have the power to take that new knowledge and choose differently. What will you do?
Is there a magical effect you would like to add to this? If not, I will have you make a persuasion check.
I'll cast command at 3rd level,
Oh.
but I'm not gonna command them to like join us or help or anything. I'm gonna command them to decide.
And then we can help you by circle casting that.
Yes.
Okay. Now, in the casting of this command, because we've technically exited turn order, we're not going to sit here and go like, okay, now you're going to spend your turn in your act. Like we've moved out of turn initiative. So this is going to be just sort of a mild fudging of we're out of initiative. This is not a fight. This is a collaborative, cooperative, arcane moment. So in lieu of sitting inside of like the moment by moment, like action economy, you all spend your time and your attention throwing yourselves and the things that you are good at and the things that you care about and the things that you can do, both arcane and mundane, towards the action and the demand that your friend Ixa, the like focus point that has brought you all together, has demanded in her command spell, which is simply decide. Because you are uniting your magic in order to like bring a sort of arcane point to this like genuine appeal, I need a persuasion check. But because you are working with your group, someone else in the group can make the persuasion check on your behalf if you think there's someone just a little more naturally convincing.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, me? Yes. Yeah, Prumkino's got
That would
a
be-
plus
We
12.
still can't see.
Yeah. I will say make this persuasion check. I'm gonna say the DC is 20 for this.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's a plus 12, so if you can't see me, it's just gonna be like a voice from beyond. That is a 4 plus 12, and I'm gonna use this die that I still have not used.
Oh
Yes,
my God.
yes.
That is another 2. Okay, so 4 plus 16, 18? What was that?
It was 20.
Son of a bastard.
Can you use my bardic inspiration since we're doing it
I
together?
mean, so the roll is, can then one offer the help
Oh,
action.
wait, and I have, well, I've already cast a command, so I can't
Okay.
cast it. Sorry, go ahead.
Tell me what you can say in this moment to offer the help action. It doesn't have to be I help like Prumkino. It can be an effect inside the room. Like, what do you want to do to impress on this group that the decision is best made in the favor of your group?
So after your speech, you helping with the persuasion check and the whole thing, and then you just hear behind you, and also there are consequences for choosing poorly.
I will take it.
then I'm
Get
gonna
that
make a-
give
I
me
can
that D20 again.
Amazing.
We lost.
Oh, so just re-roll?
Yeah, it's a help
Just
action.
one, got it. Yeah, voice from there we go. That's a 13 plus 12. That's a 25.
A 25 will
Fully
in fact
invisible
do.
voice from beyond be like, listen to yourself. In your heart, you know what the right answer is. I don't know. You try your best. Don't do it. Like, still invisible.
We can't see you.
Sweet. Okay. We've got 2 differing wisdom scores between like my group of mooks and Taryn specifically. What is your spell save DC?
16.
Okay. 16 for Taryn on the dice. Plus 1 for a 17.
Oh, help is reaction, huh?
It is.
Or, I mean, circle casting is reaction.
Yeah. We use our reaction.
We don't need all of you to do it.
I was pretty clearly involved just then, though.
Okay.
I mean, I'd love to.
Yeah. But it's okay. All that is a compulsion to decide. This is also just a case made to him. And the rest of them rolled a 6 on the die. And they had a -2 to their wisdom. They're little monster boys. So they all see between the persuasion check and the compulsion to choose here in this space under this incomplete but great working of magic, knowing what they know and experiencing what they experienced. They stand up and look at you and step to the side, giving you a clear path to the center of the room. So you can stand directly under the tiers, and the taller of them will simply look at you as you step forward and say, if you need help, up will help. We choose. We choose to live.
Thank you. Yes.
And as you move forward, Taryn is standing there. He's not the smartest man, but he survived things in his day. He's covered with nicks and scars. A former gladiator, haunted at night by the things he had to do to win his freedom. He's smart enough for this, and regardless of what sits in his heart, he's very good at making bets that buy him another day. So he steps aside as well. But you can tell as you look him in the eye, his heart was a little harder. But he will not interfere. We are out of initiative. Okay, talk to me about how you finish this, and then we'll talk about promises made and kept. But not yet. Eloine, do you stay here in order to see this working finished, knowing that they will know soon enough that one of the tiers was corrupted, and it's only a matter of time until they know whose it was, and put together a corrupted tier and an interesting amount of bypassing of damage. You're pretty smart too. Do you stay?
I'm going to sneak out while they're focused here. And although I made this deal, I did it to be at peace, to be at rest with all the decisions that I made. And I didn't take into account the decision I would have to make. But I know I saved them. So what happens to everyone else doesn't really matter. I'm gonna sneak away, and what I'm going to try and do...
Give me a stealth check with advantage, just to successfully pull off that sneak. And I think the highest passive perception in our group, is an 18.
18.
Okay, as long as you beat an 18, no one's going to clock this because they are all focused.
I need an 8 or higher.
Oh,
No.
That's a
I
6,
thought you.
right?
No, it's a 9.
Oh!
For a second, I totally thought that you failed
I
it.
thought I failed too. It's a 9. I got a 19.
Okay, a 19 is enough. Wait, double check your passive perception for me.
Oh, my passive perception's 20.
Opportunity here. Passive perception means what do you clock without having to actively look.
Yeah.
You are currently manifesting and holding big circle magic, and now you are standing beneath this mosaic with the opportunity, with the duty to see it completed. You hear or feel or see someone so precious to you. You wouldn't be standing here if it weren't for him. Eloine slips away. Do you call it out or let him go?
At this point, I trust him. I know he has a complicated past and that he is feeling a lot of things. And I think I would probably just assume that he was stepping outside to be alone. And we have always bonded over the fact that when he wants to be quiet, I'm fine with that. I can read in the quiet, you know? So I don't know that I would stop him.
I think we talk a lot, especially in getting into the minutia of D&D. What is the difference between a knowledge cleric and a wizard? Int forward versus wisdom forward. Intelligence would know something, see something, say something. A diligent, dutiful, obligatory reporter. Wisdom lives inside of trust and prioritization, and knowing that even if you don't understand exactly why, you trust that people move through your life and leave and come back for a reason. That's why you're a cleric and not a wizard. You let him go, and he goes.
So I sneak out, no one sees me, or at least...
As far as you know what? I'll allow it. I think you can sort of feel the prickle of being noticed, but nothing is said and you are not stopped. You slink away.
Okay. I stand at the exit, and I'm about to take off. And then I remember that I have a debt still. And I don't like owing anyone anything. And I know she will understand exactly what this means. So I stick my hand into a satchel, I pull out a dagger, and I pop out the right eye. I remove it from the dagger, and I take an arrow from my quiver. I stick it into the ground, and do I feel the...
Can I add a little sauce to this?
Sure.
I think you pull one of your ice arrows out, and in plunging it through the eye, preserve it, frozen in stasis, the eye looking back at you. No lid, wide in shock or horror or some secret third thing, but to answer your question, Our Lady of Loss, your Lady of Loss, maybe it's a blessing, or maybe you are just so traumatized and wrung out by the doings of the last 24 hours. It is a blessing regardless. You feel no pain from this.
I stare at the eye in the ice, and it reminds me of something. Maybe someone I used to know, but I don't remember. So
It's a void now.
I click my heels, and I leap, and I take off, and I do not look back.
I think we'll find out in later campaigns what becomes of Eloine Emberley. But for now, a great work must be completed. We're out of initiative. I just want to have a narrative moment to talk about what the completion of this mosaic is like, and then I will tell you about the mythal that you have built. So just spitballing. Break me off a little taste about the intention of the magic that you're bringing to bear here.
I think after my conversation with the potentially hallucinatory owl, I would definitely have, like during our short rest probably, had a conversation with Promkino about mythals.
Yeah.
Because until this point, my role in the creation of this mosaic was to get the materials. It was not in the theoretical construction of the enchantment overall. So I need like crash course. Like, how do we do it? How do you do it?
Well, I'm very glad that you asked. So a mythal is like a knot in the weave. And knots can be used to restrict, but knots can be used to secure. It's not a matter of, deciding that there are certain types of magic that aren't necessarily better than others. It's for this space what keeps it safe. What are you going to tie off so that everything else can flow freely? I don't know as much about Selûne as you might, but I would say that everything you've seen from those who would specifically wish this temple harm might benefit from being stanchioned off a bit. I'll guide you in any way that I can, but the decision is yours to make at the end of the day.
So you're saying specifically you need to choose a type?
Like a school of magic, or?
Well, it can be really anything, but it's more, perhaps shadow or darkness or
So
something fiendish, something like that.
Concept.
Yes.
Interesting.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So this could be a place where darkness cannot enter.
That's correct. As long as the mythal is maintained by someone like myself or seemingly you.
That seems to be something that would ally with your god, wouldn't it? No darkness allowed.
I think that darkness is dispelled by the light. And that's a push and pull. There is, of course, always darkness. Light casts shadows. But you can't read in the dark. You can't learn in the dark. That's what the light is for, to expose, to reveal. And that's the purpose in this temple.
So, what do you choose?
What will you foster here, and what will you abjure?
We will foster learning and we will banish the darkness.
As you set those tiers using magic, using the cooperation and help of the friends, or at least non-enemies that you've won over in this, you set them into place, 4 tiers, and yet you feel one of them the moment you put it in. It's not right. It's not the same. You could dwell on it. You could fixate on it. Casting Identify, throwing all of your magic and all of your awareness at this, or you can solve the problem in front of you. A corrupted tier. Do you fix it or leave it as is?
Well, we can't leave it, though.
You could leave it, and there will always be room for a little bit of darkness, because darkness defines light. There's a reason they are sisters. There's a reason there is both. And I will push back. Learning can happen in the dark. Because how did we learn to make fire? We tell stories and we sing songs, and that happens just as much in the dark as it does in the light.
And Promkino has taught me that as a person who shares knowledge through people's stories and people's experiences and the stories that are in people's hearts, not on the pages of books. And as I am holding this dark tinged tier, I look over at Lividity, who has been what I believed to be my test, a test of Selûne's strength. Can a creature of inherent darkness in many ways, can they do good if sort of shepherded in the right direction? And I see now that Lividity is not a pawn who I could move in the positions that me or Selûne wanted. Through our travels together, I think I've seen that there is a way for someone who thinks differently than me and has different goals than me, and even in many ways different morals than me, to still help us accomplish something good here. So, yeah, there can be a little shadow. There can be a little shadow if it allows us to complete the mythal and tie that knot in the weave here.
I would add to that they are sisters, and no matter how much you hate your sibling, they exist in your hearts anyway.
As you guys take on this endeavor, using both arcane means and the cooperation and physical collaboration of, if not your friends, your non-enemies that you've turned here, can you give me a spell one of you would cast that we can get one more round of circle magic to incorporate all of this, to complete the mosaic, and in so doing, complete this mythal?
I don't think Ray of Sickness is gonna help anybody.
I don't think it will either. Why are you yucky all the time?
I've got protection from evil and good.
Oh, that's perfect.
That's better.
I think that's great.
If I understand correctly, that when you do a circle casting,
Yeah.
you can choose from a variety of effects, and
Yeah.
one of them is that you can extend the range of a spell, and I think that's the one that would most accurately kind of like fit into what we're trying to do.
I love that. So what's the normal range of protection from evil and good?
So usually it's a touch spell for up to 10 minutes.
So when you augment a spell, you can increase the range by 1,000 feet.
1,000 feet?
I think the thing you touch is the knot that you're creating here.
1,000?
So what you do is touch the weave and the mythal that is created. And we're gonna hit the duration tour, their duration too. This mythal begins a knot, beautiful in its conception, protected from both evil and good. Too much of either throws the world off balance. Again, this is why they are sisters. They were always meant to exist together, ever in conflict, but the conflict is part of the mythos. The thing that you offer here, not just to the temple, not just to the city of Waterdeep, but this part of the world, is a predilection towards balance. I think that's an excellent use of circle magic and an excellent use of that spell. Nicely done.
Cool. So from Kino would, knowing about mythals and their maintenance, would start playing on his DOS lute and, begin casting protection from evil and good. And he's like, Ixa, come here. If you're comfortable, keep your hand on the lute while I play. I'm tuning it to the mythal. Do you feel it?
I'm just gonna feel the resonance of the instrument through my hands.
This is a song you've sung before many times, but it's not a song that you've learned. It's a song you've always known because it's a song the world sings about itself again and again. The weave that covers over everything that exists here physically, the magic that people create and bind and weave against and rip and knot. All of that because what is this world but a story that we tell ourselves again and again about the people we could be if we were given a chance, if there was some great purpose you could set yourself to. So you sing the song of the world to itself, and in so doing, create a new and more beautiful knot in the weave. And that is what we call a mythal.
Beautiful.
Nicely done.